Mason is an incredible kid on and off the court, both sides, which is a major thing. That's one of the things that Coach Brandon, who's talked to me many times and done a great job recruiting, Mason has talked about. He has a 4.0 GPA. He's everything you want as a basketball player. He's going to add weight as it comes, over the years and weightlifting and those things. And I'm extremely excited to be able to coach him. It's one of the reasons I decided to come here. I love my whole team. I'm really excited about this season. Mason, me and him have focused a lot on lifting. One of the things, I give him a program every day to go lift during his off period that he has in his classroom, which is one of the main things we talk about all the time. He's going to have weight at the next level. And as far as skill set basketball-wise, he's fine. The more talented players you put him around, the better he's going to be. He's not scared of competition, and he helps us in a lot of ways. Weightlifting is our main thing that I've been focusing with him on to get him strong enough to the next level. Because at the end of the day, you're preparing these kids, hopefully all of them, not just him, for the next level of basketball. I've known about Caverna for a long time. I graduated from a Class A school a long time ago that's now merged to a bigger school. So I've always been familiar with Caverna's basketball program. They're known for it. It's one of the things they're known for around here. And I followed Mason obviously last year because I was a college coach and not really recruiting him, but at the same time staying in touch with him and talking to him because at my level we took a lot of Division I transfers. I knew Mason was going to Division I school, and if he had ever decided to leave, we wanted to be one of the first schools to be in the mix with him. So I followed Caverna for a while. I watched them last year. The last game of the season that they played, I was actually at when they played E-Town and got beaten. I was, one of the things I looked at him and I said, I really don't think that they should have gotten beat last year at that time. I think they were stronger than that. I think they were better than that. It might have been just a bad night for them, but it was one of the things that intrigued me to come here. We're looking really good as far as the preseason thing, breaking a lot of bad habits and teaching a lot of new habits, and more organization to what's going on. We're obviously an athletic school. Athletics is one of the things that we're really good at. So it's been a good transition for me coming from college to this. Going from college to high school basketball is really different in a lot of ways. But when you have kids that are talented and athletic and good kids and a good system, it's definitely helped a lot. Mason's obviously our leader and at the forefront of things. We all know that. I have two Devins, Devin Perry and Devin Paul. Both are going to be key factors to us this year. Another transfer he just got here, transfer from Warren East. I believe it's where he came from, Sebastian. He's a really good player. I'm really happy with him. Another kid that didn't get a lot of playing time from what I understand last year. I don't really know the situation, but Joby is another kid that's going to be a drastic impact to us. He might be him and a few others are tied pretty much for my second best player behind Mason. But I'm really happy. We're about 7 deep, which is good. I was really worried about the depth versus, because we don't have a freshman team. We only have a few JV kids. But since I've got here and we started practicing, I think word spread throughout the school a little bit, and I've got some of the football guys to come out, which I'm really happy about. Our guys have understood, and I've started breaking them to the point that in practice sometimes I'll take Mason completely out of practice. In our scrimmages or live things that we're doing, I'll take him completely out and make our guys score on their own and play on their own without him. Because at the same time, knowing how good Mason and how important he is to our team has to be good too, because it's like you said, they're going to stop Mason. That's the bottom line. Two people are going to be guarding him at all times most of the time, aside from a few teams in this region who can match up with him athletically and physically. So I make our guys play without him. I'm a big believer in you have to have kids on the floor that want to win. The will to win outweighs talent. A lot of people say, you don't want talent. Oh, I do want Mason. I want talent. But at the same time, I want kids that have a competitive spirit inside them. Whether or not they're a good basketball player or not, I can deal with that. I can develop them into something. It may be a rebounder. It might not be a point guard. It might be just you rebound all the time. But at the same time, if they have the will to win, that's something that you can't coach. Attitude and effort are two things you can't coach. So if you have attitude and effort, I'm not worried about anything else. I can figure out the rest of it. My goal is to be in the top 5 of our region. I think that's an attainable goal for us, and to do really well in the Class A, especially get there, not only get there, but make some noise in the tournament. I'm happy with whatever matchup we play. I don't really have any, as far as fear, I guess you would say, of any of the teams in our region. I know our region is loaded. To me, it's one of the best regions in the state by far, always has been. We have a tremendous bunch of coaches in our region. The list goes on all the way down through them, and talented players like Mason and others. But at the same time, I have no fear of playing them. I want to play good teams. I want to play a good schedule, and I want us to do well, and I want our guys to be exposed to what it's like. Because at the end of the day, if you play a cupcake schedule, when you get to March, you're going to find out, or end of February, you're going to find out that you play a cupcake schedule because you have to play somebody good then.